Masked Singer fans, what's going on? Joey here, and yesterday we announced that Season 9 filming dates are officially online. I put the video online. A lot of you guys asked me a ton of questions, so I figured let's do a follow-up video to explain how it all works and how you can get a ticket. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started. So the one thing you want to do before you even try to get a ticket online is to figure out if you can get to California. For those who don't know, I know it's been talked about for a while now that they might move the show to Las Vegas and do it that way. This year is still being filmed. This series is still being filmed in Red Studios in California. That's pretty much right outside Los Angeles. And the only way that you're even able to go to this is if you actually fly over there, which is definitely a bummer for us here on the East Coast. Because, no offense to the Masked Singer, I'm not going to pay $500 to fly out to LA to go watch a taping, which is free, by the way, and then fly back home, unless Fox wants to fly me out there. I mean, I wouldn't complain to that. Anyway, so if you do plan to go to tapings, it means you have to schedule this far in advance. Most likely, and this is kind of what's been happening lately, is that people either have a vacation and they just so happen to be out there and then they could schedule that in advance, or people just live out there and they're automatically like, oh, this show's open, let's do that. I've actually got family out there that they kind of make it a thing where like once a month they sign up to be a part of a taping. Because remember that they do live studio tapings for many things out there, whether they're game shows, reality shows, whether it's tapings for comedies and things like that. Because I mean, I went to Last Man Standing. I've done late night talk shows when Jay Leno was out there. I saw Conan when I was out there. And all that stuff's free, by the way. You don't pay for any of it. And you go, and it's a whole day event. You go early, you get tested, and then, you go to the taping, and then you're done. And if you're going out to California and you want to do something that is low budget, that is perfect because you don't pay for any of it. And sometimes they give you snacks. Sometimes you get some really cool merchandise. I know when we went for Conan that one year, we got a cool shirt and all that. When I did Leno, I also got a shirt. In New York City, they kind of do the same thing. So you could go see, well, not anymore. You used to be able to see The Daily Show. That's no longer with us. But we have Stephen Colbert Show, The Late Show. We have The Tonight Show that films in 30 Rock. I did last year for Christmas, I did the Michael Bublé special. And it was awesome because I'm a big Michael Bublé fan. Because I was up here in New York, that morning, hey, who wants to come to this? And I got tickets within 2 seconds. So I know that most of the audience will probably be by California. But if you do plan to fly in, let me know. I'm actually interested. I know some people, actually know one person, I think he's flying in from Ohio to go to a taping of it. I mean, it's a lot of expense to go to a taping of The Masked Singer, though it'd be smart if you did the finale and then you told me what happened. No, I'm joking. So anyway, now that you have an understanding of that, let's break down how on-camera audiences work. You go on their website, and right now, they only have 6 out of 13 dates that are available, and it says, submit info. When you submit your information, you will get sent an email, pretty much a standard email. You're in the queue, blah, blah, blah. That doesn't guarantee that you're in, because what they like to do is sometimes they like to stack it. They normally get more than usual in there. That way, if people pull out, they can have a backup ready to go. I think that happened once before. I think when they were finally getting back to the studio and they had to do with vaccinations and COVID tests prior and then rapid tests. They had issues with that because it was hard to get people in for there. But now I think that kind of is better. As we continue through the website, you pretty much won't know that you've gotten a ticket until someone from the team emails you back. That's the only confirmation of you actually have a ticket. So if you get that first email, it's just a standard email. You have to wait till later on when they do, hey, Johnny, congratulations, you've got tickets, show up here, this, and this. They'll tell you where to park, they'll tell you which door to come through, which gate really, and then you move on from there. If you do notice, on there, the requirements for this year are the same for last year. There is no COVID vaccination policy. And then on top of that, before, they used to have it where you had to get a rapid test a few days prior, a PCR test a few days prior. Now they don't have that anymore. Now they just have a rapid test the day of. And someone asked about masks. I don't think they're going to do masks. Last year, they really didn't do them as well. So kind of makes sense. It's just going to go as is. When it comes to those other dates, they will release them as the filming starts. It's mostly because their schedule sometimes changes and they don't want to book a whole day out until they know for a fact that, yes, 100% we're filming on that date. Now, some behind the scenes stuff for you guys. A lot of people have been asking me, when are costumes coming out? Are they filming anything? And all this other jazz. Remember, one important thing is that when they do air The Masked Singer, it's done usually like a few weeks after they're done taping. Well, they're doing that live with the show. And so they had to film all those clue videos way far in advance so they can air for the judges and everyone in the audience. So they already started filming all those clue videos now. So the costumes are out there, which means that your favorite celebrity could already be in California, or will be at least in 2 weeks. So keep an eye on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, if your favorite celebrity just so happens to be in LA and they normally live, I don't know, in Australia or the UK or Florida. And I think, what are you doing over there this week? You get nothing going on over there. Well, it could be on The Masked Singer. So hopefully I answered many of your questions you had about the show. There's definitely a lot of information we don't know yet. They did give us a trailer just yesterday, and it really was nothing except for the logo coming on. And that was it. Just to kind of get us pumped. My question for you guys in the comment section is this. Are you guys kind of tired of how, we didn't have time off between last season and this season? I had a lot of people in my comment section in my last video who said, fatigue much? Because the show has only been off the air for not even a month. So you don't really have a month and a half off between shows. So let me know in the comment section. And once again, what costume do you want to see? I'm still going for Baby Monster. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. I'm Joey. I'll see you later. Bye.